It's been a while since I went live, so they changed the setup on how to do it. I wanted to go live when the sun was still out, because I'm out in the shop. And that, my friends, is the sunset here in Arizona. That's a lot next door, which is part of our deal that we made. So here's the deal. I was making cabinets, right? And Las Vegas, and I got fired. Long story short, they hired some moron from Kansas as a manager of, I'm gonna move this fucking thing, as a manager of assembly. Yet the moron from Kansas who runs the shop hired a moron from Kansas to be the manager of assembly, and she didn't do too well. No one in the shop liked her. I'm the fifth person to basically get fired or quit behind her. So instead of admitting they made a mistake, man, I didn't see no live chats, none of that shit. So hope you guys are seeing this. Instead of admitting they made a mistake hiring this person, they just keep firing people that have problems with her, which is kind of stupid. So anyway, I got fired. Man, that light is bright, isn't it? I got fired on a Thursday, and Tashanka, Benjamin, what's up? JP, I could barely see the things. Jeannie Shelby, what's up? I can barely see the text because I'm on my phone and I have this shitty ass case on there. You know, I'm getting ready to get situated here. So anyway, while I was working in that shop, they have big SCM, CNC router table, big machines. This guy came in. They hired a guy to come in, do maintenance on them, right? And he maintenance all these machines. They tried to fuck him out of like $500, not pay him. And so it took him, 4 or 5 months to get paid. I thought he was a pretty cool guy. So I maintained contact with him. Craig, thank you so much. Lily Dodger Blue, what's happening? The beard is not, thank you. So I got fired on a Thursday. And, the guy who hired me really was Larry. Because, see, when I applied for the job, I interviewed, then Larry texted me, hey, man, $25 an hour job, blah, blah, blah. We hired someone more qualified, which I'm assuming Kent hired. The guy from Kansas hired this idiot from Kansas. And then they said, but could you come in? I made $22 an hour, whatever. So I went in. Larry's cool as fuck. He's a good dude. He came out to me, hey, we got to let you go. It's your attitude. I thought I was doing a good job because your work's excellent, but they say it's your attitude. Got a bad fucking attitude. SH. Missed you guys. Thank you, Jeannie. Aaron Potter, what's happening? So I got fired. Larry goes, hey, I wanted to be the one. I believe he's the one that got me hired. He goes, I wanted to be the one to let you know, that we have to part ways, so I have to let you go. And I let him know, hey, man, that broad's a lazy piece of shit. Dude, she works overtime and never does nothing. There was a cabinet sitting there unfinished. She goes, I'm going to work overtime. She worked like 3 hours overtime. Came in next day, cabinet was not even touched. So she's a worthless piece of shit. And I told him, hey, that broad's a worthless piece of shit. She's lazy, blah, 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 blah. The whole works. And then the lead man told me after I left, hey, so when you fired Mitch, did he tell you how he felt about Sharon? Yeah, Sharon, you're a fucking idiot. And he goes, yeah, he did. And the lead man, which is shit I love, tells him, well, just so you know, the whole shop feels the same way as he does, but they just don't want to say it. So that goes back to what people say about you in rooms that you're not in, right? Joe Allegra. So anyway, I got fired on a Thursday, and my lead man, Gannon, and his brother, Jericho, are just fabulous guys. I love them to death. One of them did a little time out here in Nevada. One's 25, one's 23, 22. They're youngsters, but they're really cool. So the guy that came in to do the maintenance at the guy stiffed, Roger Griggs, Tashanka. That's right, Tashanka. I maintain contact with him. I go, hey man, they fucking fired me. He's like, you're kidding me. I'm like, no. He goes, them motherfuckers. So he's setting up a whole new shop in Las Vegas, brand new equipment. This company is consolidating 3 shops into one. It's gonna be state of the art. Like all the tables will have downdraft dust collection. They're getting a big, gigantic CNC machine, similar to the one that they used in the shop I just left. Yeah, it's badass. So he set up a meeting. I went and saw I guess he's the CEO, a lady, Kylie. She's pretty cool. And I don't know how to say this, but guys get out of prison. I can't get a job because I got a record. Yeah, fuck all that, dude. They hired me. It is who you know. If you know someone, you got a bump. But I took a tour around the shop, told me all about their business. Then they tell me, we really don't have any positions right now. Everything's full. There was a CEO and then like a shop manager, Mexican cat, younger, probably early 30s. Pretty cool. Got a beard, which is always a plus. To me, my impression was like he was like, like I say, he's a Chicano dude, Mexican cat, right? He probably has a pretty good education, and he has a job running a shop. Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. So I'm in the office, and they go, blah blah blah. We don't have any positions. Everything's full. That's right. Floyd Douglas. I will. I'm going to show you the shop in a minute. Anyway, we're in the shop, and I'm telling him what I know how to do. And now, obviously, my friend, the guy who fixes machines, I've known for 6-7 months, he told him about me, qualified this and that. And so the shop manager guy, the Mexican cat with a beard, he goes, I do have one position, and it's in the hardwoods. And then he toured me around the shop, showed me the thing, and he goes, that's the only position I have, and blah, blah, blah. He didn't say a lot about it, and I need someone there. And so I go, I got no problem with that. We're working with black walnut. The shop uses plywood, not particle board. And so I took the job. And I got a $2 raise in pay. Fuck you, Woodcab, Kent, you cunt. Oh, by the way, we called you Kentacante. You motherfucker. Anyway, I got a job, man. So I got fired on Thursday. I had a job interview Monday, and I got hired, and I started Wednesday. So 6 days after I got fired, I had a new fucking job with $2 pay increase, doing much better work. There's no particle board anywhere. I'm working with solid wood. I'm working with Korean fake marble shit, and I'm making craps tables, and I'll tell you about it. So I'm just gonna leave that there, right there. The wife's in the Bay Area seeing the kids. So I'm at home just all by myself. I had the neighbor guy come over. He's cool as fuck, Charles. Remember, I used this internet. Salute. Recovery. Would go salute. Fozzie, what's up? I don't know what the... Kevin Cab, what's happening, brother? Nice to see you. Big Oos, JP, what's up? Recovery Live. God bless you as well. Dodger Blue, Conte. Yeah, we call him, his name is Kent. We call him Kenta Conte. So, I'm sorry, man. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the story, but here's the deal. The wife's over in California seeing our daughter and son-in-law and our 2 grandkids, and she's having a great time. God bless her. Our granddaughter graduated the 5th grade. Fuck yeah. Anyways, Emma. So I'm at home. I'm cutting wood. So you guys know I work with wood. So I'm getting a wood shop together. Look, this is like a giant shed, okay? It's 28 by, I want to say 16. That might be stretching it. Maybe 18, probably 16 or 15 feet wide. And I wanted to show you, man, that Santa. Yeah, right. Let me see. That's beautiful. That's right, Tashanka. Benjamin. Love and respects right back to you. I'm headed to bed soon as well. Ryan, what's up? I knew you were real, Ryan. So anyway, this is my wood shop. I've been working on this thing for 2 years since we've been here in Arizona. So basically, I don't know if you can see it. It's a big ass fucking shed. There's a motion light. And so let me turn this motherfucker around and see if I can. I'll walk you through the shop, right? Salute to you, Polly Dibs. Sauce, what's up? It's a big ass fucking shed. That's right. Let me turn the. They changed the format here. Let me. So here's my shop, right? So I got this drawer right here. This drawer box. That's from where I came from. That was a throwaway thing. It's dovetailed, you know. And then I got the air compressor that I need to pipe. I got to fix all the piping, right? My lead man in my old shop, Gannon, thank you. Picked this up for me. I paid $100 for that $230 dust collector. It's a Grizzly. So this comes out. I need to run a pipe down the wall, up, and it's gonna, instead of going in that bag, it's gonna go in this here with a cyclone, right? I got a drill press here from the fucking 50s. Oh, I got Bowser. Look at that. Yeah, I got Bowser. What's up, buddy? My boy. Look at this dog, man. He's such a lover. Don't let him see her. I got anyway, I got bandsaw blade here. This drill press I got from a friend, right? It's got some issues, but I got it working. I had to rewire it, right? Let's see. This goes up. It says Clark County School District on that fucking tag, buddy. Ain't that something? Yeah. Anyway, I got the soul drill press. I got a shitty bandsaw. I'm gonna get rid of that piece of crap. I got my sander. You know, I want to get a 12-inch disc sander mounted on the wall. So when I do 45s, I can get outside in Merced. It's all demolition shit. They demoed out. I brought it out there some more. I brought it home. Insulation. Fucking, oh yeah. See those things there? I got those from the job site, Merced. Those are headers that were too small. And they're fucking like 70-year-old wood. The grain is so fucking tight. And I got this cart right here from my old job. It's got wheels. They bought plastic ones. That's an old table saw stand I'm using for a thing. This is my table saw. That's my table saw. Then those cabinets up there, I got from my job site. A friend of mine, very good dear brother, that gave me a job over there in Merced. His contractor, he bought me this planer and stand. I got this on Marketplace. So listen, when I was at my old job, I brought pallet wood home. This box right here, all the trim wood. This box, see, I got all the trim right here and right there. That's all the trim for these boxes. This box is from those headers I showed you in the back of the shop. I split one. This is a box. You know, look at that nice tight fur. Doug fir is not for making boxes. But when it's this old and the grain is this tight, it's just beautiful, man. I love it. And so I'm going to finish that box. I might send that to my boss that hired me to do that job out there. Oh, and so my old job, they started renting the shop next door. They couldn't pay the rent, and they moved out. And so the Kente Kente told someone, just throw everything out. Well, everything was this. I've had this Bose. Then if you look, Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, that's my wood shop, and that's what I'm doing. And you guys see what's going on. I'm fucking, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm working on my wood shop. Ugh. Oh, by the way, see them chairs? These are from, I'm sitting in one too. That's from the Dodge Caravan that burned up on me on the way home from Merced. Anyway, that's my shop, folks, and that's what I'm doing. Sugar Smack, what's happening? It doesn't say how many, 22 people are watching. So anyway, that's my shop. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing, I can't put it over there. Can't fucking read it. Those little boxes right there? Nothing. Some of that wood back there, my friend Mike and his son is also a friend of mine, Charles. But Mike had these 4 boards of oak. They were like fat, sitting out there for like 4 or 5 years out. And I go, man, they're gonna rot. He gave me 2 of them. I'm making a humidor out of one of those, out of oak. It'd be lined with Spanish cedar. Paint's a different subject, bro. The bottom line is, I want to, those boxes, I got all that wood free. Yeah, labor, a little bit of electricity. This saw kind of, it's okay. It's a rigid contractor saw. It needs a more powerful motor. But those boxes, I'm going to make them. I'm going to line them with pigskin, like you find in your wallets, real thin, like 2 to 4 ounce leather, pigskin leather. I'm going to line those boxes with pigskin because really good jewelry boxes are lined with pigskin. By the way, that's my front yard out there. Look how fucking dark it is. That's my light, solar. So I'm gonna line those with pigskin. I'm gonna finish them with a Danish oil and wax finish. And let's see. Hey man, been a while since I checked out the Eric channel. Glad to see you're getting the shop off the ground. That's right, Eric. Good night, Jamie. What's up, John? So, this is my shop, and so it's wired kind of funky. Excuse me. I have 110 in the shop, so I have like the lights and the table saw. I have a plug over here with an extension cord that goes to the table saw. I have this conduit running down the wall. That's to another circuit. It might be the same circuit. So I definitely need to rewire this place, get all the plugs in order. I need to insulate that wall, not the one I insulated. I insulated, put the plywood up on this wall because I want to put my tools on this wall. The other wall is where the sun beats down. So I definitely need to panel that wall, insulate it. I got the cabinets up there, but the bottom line is I don't care about insulation. I could put drywall up or that chipboard shit, OSB. But good night, Jenny. How's the weather been here? Oh, the weather here is so beautiful, man. It's been a little windy, but man, the weather in Arizona where I live in northern Arizona, it's fucking beautiful. I live at 3,500 feet. It's nice here, man. The weather here is similar to Placerville. I love it here. I love Arizona. If there was a job that paid me $5 less, if I can make 19, 20 bucks an hour and live and work here where I live, but I can't, But other than that, I love Arizona. I love this desert. I love our home. Anyway, I wanted to show you the shop because that's my passion. It's woodwork. I love it. I love art and wood, and so that's just what I'm doing. It's my hustle, man. And I want to start making humidors. I'm making these little boxes. Let's see. Punches. Yeah, it gets windy as hell. It's a shotgun. It's always windy. Yeah, it's windy, but it's been windy during the day, not just at night, Anyways, When I was in prison, I used to make boxes. I didn't really know about humidors, or I would have made them. So I'm making these boxes. Those boxes that I just showed you are out of pallets, or scrap, that big fur box. That's from demolition wood. They were going to throw that shit in the dumpster, man. Those headers, they're headers. So they had some headers, anyway, over the windows in that hotel that I remodeled, remember, in Merced? But they weren't long enough. They put in new windows, so these weren't long enough. So they put new headers in. They're going to throw these things away. They're like 3.5 inches wide, thick, 12 inches wide, and like 6 feet long. They're fucking, I love it. I'm going to make a train out of one of them big ass headers. But, oh, Derek, what's up? Derek Yates. It's his best play. Fuck Etsy. I got shit on Etsy. I sold one thing on Etsy in 5 years. Fuck Etsy. I'm gonna take some. Thanks for the suggestion, though. I'm gonna make humidors. That's my passion. So I have the oak one. I'm gonna make one out of black walnut, and if you look over here. Oh wow, Tashanka, thank you so much. Makes my heart glad to see you. Thank you, brother. You know I love you, man. So if you look over there, there's a couple sticks of zebra wood. That shit cost me $25 a foot, man. And back there, I have some black walnut. I'm gonna make a humidor eventually out of black walnut, but I'm making one now out of oak. That's my passion, man. Good humidors are fucking. Humidors are just a square fucking box. Well, actually, a rectangular box. Thank you, Tashank, again. Thank you so much. Polly Dibs. Hell yeah, I'll sip me so. That's right, Polly. Make cabinets. Yeah, that's right, he escaped. That's an old story, but yeah. So anyway, pardon me. My old glasses are full of cracks and shit. Always tell them, that's right, Sugar Smacks. Anyway, I want to make humidors, but in the hobby shop in prisons before they took it. Oh man, JB, well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Before they took the hobby shops away, I used to make jewelry boxes. I remember one time the lady, Miss Nakagawa, I love you. She's a great woman. She was my psychologist in the Category T Lifer program. I made 5 scent boxes for her. I go, what the fuck is a scent box? And she goes, something I can put scent in, like flavor smells, So I made these little bitty square boxes out of my scrap woods. They were like a 1/4 inch thick, they had molding. I was a fucking tedious job, man. And she paid me pretty good. She gave me like $25 a piece for them through the hobby store, But they were, So bottom line is I made boxes in prison. So that's why I'm making these boxes. I want to make humidors too, but I want to make boxes. I read an article. So in the hobby shop in Vacaville, my friend who lives out here by me, he's a motorcycle rider. I just went on a ride with him. But anyways, he was a clerk in the hobby shop. He got me a job in there. And that's a story I'll tell, But I used to work in the hobby shop, so my job was to clean the wood. So I worked with wood every day, and I made boxes. And I had a table. I had my area. I had a table with a bookcase, fucking stereo. I had everything right by this paint booth. And hey, buddy, look at this. Look at the camera. I know. You're hungry? I'll be in there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I know. You love me. I love you too, buddy. They say, now, I know. Hey, Bowser. Stop it. I'll go feed you, man. Look at that. car driving by. I guess some creepers that just think they're so dope. Anyway, it got me distracted. They say if you own a dogo, he is a one-dog family dog. And that's, I'm sorry, folks, about that, but this dog he requires attention. Where the fuck my glasses go? Barbecues cats. That's right. Stay. Devin, what's up, brother? Put me on the list for one of your best humidors. Let me know how much I'll send you, brother. Since you're watching, Devin, come on, Bowser, I gotta get up. Oh, by the way, remember that van that burned up? I used the fucking chairs. So I don't know if you can see that. I used the chairs in my fucking wood shop. I had the two pats, the rear seats. I had them taken out so I could haul shit around in it. Let me get out, motherfucker. Well, the thing is, I have to make a fucking stand for him. I got him in my shop. Devin, I hope I don't lose sight. This box right here is made from the headers from the job site. I'm making it for you, bro. Now, if you want something made out of something more exotic, I'll do it. But I was making that box for you because, by the way, folks, Devin is a long-time watcher of our channel. He's a general contractor. He hired me. Come on, Bowser. He hired me to work in Merced, so... Anyway, I have the head. To me, that job meant something because you gave it to me. Make some badass ones. That's right. Somebody love there. Yeah, that's my That's my little buddy. So, anyways, Devin hired me. I made pretty good money. Put me in a hotel during the week while I worked. Then I rode home to Arizona and back. My van burned up. It was a fucking ordeal. But I'm telling you, man, it was a great experience. Devin, fucking wonderful. But I got the headers back there that they were gonna throw away, and I'm making a box out of them. Usually humidors are not made out of Doug fur, but I was making a box for you. Because that wood is like 60. So how old is that building? Like it was built like in the 70s or 60s. That fucking wood's got to be at least 50 years old. And so I salvaged it. I'm making a box out of it for you, bro. And if you want it to be humidor, I'll line it with Spanish cedar. Yeah, that's right, Devin. Thank you so much for that super chat. But to me, so Devin hired me. I went over there. I was kind of doing stuff that the subcontractors wouldn't do. I put in the handicap rails, the shit paper holders. I put in the supports for the handicap sinks. I did a bunch of shit, I demoed some stuff. Anyway, he hired me, paid me pretty good. And so the job, it was fun. I mean, it was a lot of hard work. It was 113 degrees one day, but it was a job, and it got me through to a certain period, right? Thank you so much, Devin. You're fucking badass, bro. Looks like life's gonna. That's right, Joe. Anyway, to me, I'm a cabinet maker, and I could go on this wood fucking trip forever. But when I took Millen Cabinet, I told my cellie, Eddie Ragsdale from Cocoa County, rest in peace, and a couple other guys, I'm going to take Millen Cabinet because when you're a lifer, let me park this motherfucker. When you're a lifer and you go in front of the parole board, you have to prove that you can support yourself when you get out of prison. So bottom line, you have to have a trade. You have to have a trade. And so, yeah. Thank you, Devin, so much for that super chat. And so I took Millen Cabinet and my homies and some of the older guys I looked up to, my mentors, and like I said, my cellie, they said, hey, You don't fucking take milling cabinet for the. I go, I'm gonna take milling cabinet for the pro board. They go, fuck all that. You're not taking milling cabinet for fuck the. Bottom line, they go, if you take a fucking trade, you take a trade because it's something you want to do. You don't fucking take a trade for the parole board to please them. You do it for yourself. And so I got a milling cabinet, and I just love it, man. I love working with wood. You know, by the way, Devin bought me my planer, sent it to me. What's up, Polly? When you were in the joint, you ever see someone make a wooden shank? I'll tell you about that. I did. It was cops. Anyway, so wood means something to me. It's not just like, oh, yeah, I burn it, throw it away, whatever, you know? Trump, that's right, brother. Frosty. Eric, Trump, that's right. Fucking Trump. Yeah, I haven't been on for a while, so we might be on. My battery's running low. We'll be on till my fucking phone dies. How's that? So, you know, wood means something to me. And then I worked in a hobby shop. A hobby shop, you got to buy your own wood, buy your own glue, buy your own everything, right? So I started working with wood in a hobby shop, making money off wood. And I told my friend that, you know, he worked in a hobby shop. And I said, man, this is like selling dope, but it's legal. Selling jewelry boxes. I read an article in Fine Woodworking magazine. These guys, just like 1985, these guys, this dude and this old lady, not an Indian summer. That's right. Fuck Biden. Biden's a fucking chomo. Anyway, wood means shit to me. I made jewelry boxes in every fucking prison I could been at. Wooden toys, clocks, tables, you name it, shelves. It was great. It was fucking fantastic, man. I made so much money in hobby for prison. It just, John, I gotta read that, but I gotta polish my fucking lenses off. You know, I used to give Adrienne money, and she told me later, who the fuck sends money to their wife from prison? Because she used to stand in line and listen to all them bitches, you know, yeah, wait. And she goes, this guy, she would tell me, you know, and she goes, John, don't buy Joe Biden. That's right. That's right, Frosty. Yeah, they took all that away, but I used to make money off hobby. One year I made probably 6, 7 grand. I made 10 grand. There were guys making 10, 15 grand a hobby in the 80s all day long. Guys were building cabinets for cops to take home and put in their house in the hobby shop. It was fucking crazy. But every prison I went to, I get a job in a carpenter shop or prison industry. Hey, more question, but I got a kid brother type friend. Always MC. Should I be worried, or are they the hombres? I'm gonna get to that. Bottom line is, I love woodworking. I'm gonna do woodworking. I do it at work. I'm glad to have it. And this is my the hombres MC. There was a guy in Donovan with me. He was a cement guy. He was an hombre. Seemed like a pretty decent guy. I don't know who they're affiliated with, or if they're their own entity or what. But I've never heard anything bad about them, and I wouldn't worry about them. Because we would make so much stuff. That's right. Hey, JB Will, I won't worry about it. I did constant time at Feds. Where you do time at? James from IE. I did time in Chino, San Quentin, Vacaville in the early 80s. Lifer programs. New Folsom, Corcoran, 3B Yard, Donovan. Yeah, I've been around a bit. Tracy, I did. Tracy was a fucking fun time. Yeah, so, well, man, have you ever seen what an African Black one looks like no, so I've seen some black stuff in there. Anyways, as far as your question, and that guy from the Hombre, so when I worked in inmate day labor, IDL, they make 95 cents an hour. That guy's, remember the story? They ratted on me, got me kicked out. Uh, the concrete guy was an hombre. He had a tattoo on his back, and he was he goes, hey, my family does concrete on the street, so we poured a 60 by 120-foot slab. We did in 2 sections. We had a cold joint. That guy was like, come on, Big Smiley. You know, we were screeting that fucking concrete, dude. I'm 6'4", he's a little shorter than me. He goes, come on, brother, come on. Yeah, that concrete work, man. Them dudes are fucking artists. But the hombres are all right, and I wouldn't worry about it. If he wants to be a part of a motorcycle club family, then fucking look, man, you know, if he's Hispanic or whatever, I don't know. I'm assuming they are. And just looking up my kid, bro, trying to keep him. That's right. All right, yeah. I've been Toledo, state AG. That means you were level 2, right? If you went out of state, you were level 2. No higher level could go out of state. No harm, no foul, no shame on mine, bro. I ain't hating. Yeah, you know, if I could have gone out of state and played with PlayStations all day, I probably would have. So, yeah, cool. I'm glad you're out, and I'm glad you're free. Hey, fuck prison, right? That's gonna be can join us in motorcycle. Oh yeah, Ben Toledo, out of state. Okay. Kern Valley. Fuck, dude, you were in Oklahoma, then Centinela. All right, Pelican Bay, and paroled from Kern Valley. So you were in Centinela, the Bay. I don't know if you're in the hole. The hole, you're sitting in a cage, but hey, you know, Centinela ain't no fucking joke. Are you from San Diego? Just curious, James. Are you from IE? My bad. I'm sorry. IE ain't no joke either. When I started, 14% and paroled 10 years later with two. Oh my God, bro. You know, I told the story, man. I had, when I went to Vacaville for some lifer programs, when I went to prison, bro, they didn't have a point system. It went by your age. And so when I'm in this program, and this program administrator, little Mexican guy, Diaz, he had a big cigar. Hey, you got 164 points. Or I'm like, so is that good? He's like, what are you, fucking asshole? I didn't know anything about points, bro, when they first come out. It's easy to rack them up, you know. You have to keister the paper. No, it's not true. You have to keister your shit. All right, Riverside's all good, brother. That's right. I got some friends from there. I just saw a guy from there, Eric Talent, man. She said at level 2. Glen State. There's a dude on YouTube. And Wes Watson's a piece of shit and a cunt, and I think if you ask James, he'll co-sign that. Looks like you're ready for it. All right, Devin. Thank you, brother. James. Yeah, I was 17 when I went in. Man, James, dude. So I know I'm talking about all this shit, but you know, I have a guy in here, James. He's obviously been through the shit. Wes Watson said, "You're white. You have to." Wes Watson's a piece of shit. So look, bro, I went to prison when I was 17. I got arrested. I went to San Quentin. You know, the whole works, man. And so for you to go from a level 2, obviously, you're not a fucking go along, get along motherfucker. Probably not with the cops. And you ended up level 4 points, dude. So fucking easy to do. West Oklahoma, we were in this hole together. He's a fraud. There you go. This is a fucking guy who went from a level 2 to a level 4. And yeah, he's a fucking fraud. He's a fucking cocksucking lame. I've been saying that shit forever, James. And yeah, my dog. Damn, nice to see you. Face Mitch, peace. Mad Dog, were you in Corcoran with me? A mud dog. Oh, I'm sorry. That says mud dog. No paying yet. I was in prison for 38 years. Yeah, prison was hard when I went in, bro. But look, man, it's a different kind of hard, bro. So let me tell you something. This guy was in Centinela. This guy was in the base, whatever now. But yeah, Wes Watson's a turd, bro. This guy knows. He was with Wes Watson. He's a fucking piece of shit fraud. And this guy went through. I'm gonna tell you something. Centinela, when they opened it, almost in '91, I was gonna go there. You have to contact me, Mud Dog, at Mitch@hardintentions.com. I'm working on motorcycle painting right now from the last raffle. They're not easy to do. I'm almost done with it. Red dye. Thank you so much, Red dye. So this guy, I'm gonna tell you something. This guy James, my email is Mitch@hardintentions.com. You want to contact me? Please do. Centinela was no fucking joke. Trump Perez, have you talked to OG Badger? No, I did not talk to him, but I will. I text him. Once first president Putty, wonder what. Fuck Wes Watson. How many people did you off in the pen? I didn't off anybody. What? Fuck no, I'm not no gang member. I'm not a gang member, bro. No way, no how. I'm a motorcycle rider. I grew up on motorcycle clubs. I can't, But did you ever see any crazy shit in the sky's up? No, I didn't see any shit in the sky. So, I'm gonna keep up on the comments, but so this guy was in Centinela. Centinela was locked down. One of the yards there, B yard, was locked down for 2 fucking years straight. That's no joke. Prison. Stab him up, kill him up. Fuck you. Leave your feelings at the fucking gate. Kind of prison. No bullshit. And I'm telling you, most guys that go to level 2 prisons end up in level 4 prisons. I was in prison. No hands policy. James Trump, yes. Sells it west for a couple consumers. Kicked out. That's right. A couple of weeks we were doing our 2-term and just. Yeah, he was in the hole. I did dirt, mud dog with. Colin kept his mouth shut. I'm out. Stay down, mud dog. Fuck the game. Yeah, so anyways, Sentinel was a don't bullshit joke, and he's telling you dude's a fraud. I've been saying that from day one. I don't like him. He's a fucking turd. He was playing a character on YouTube. Yep. And he made millions of dollars off of it. I come on YouTube, I'm not playing a fucking character. I'm just being me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell people what prison life is all about and what life is all about out here in the world, and I'm sharing my experience with people and what do you call a deaf? I don't know. And I'm try to let the youngster know they don't have to go to fucking prison to figure it out, is it segregated in prison or not? In California, they are. Now you don't have to go up your paperwork. Yep. And glad most people at least figured him out. That's right. Mitch, where you been? Red dye, I've been working, bro. I'm gonna kind of talk, but it's hard because I'm on my phone. I've been working in Las Vegas, so I forgot some of the questions too. I'm sorry if you could re-ask them. James, it seems like Wes played a character. Yep. Tell you what. Thank you, my dog. Amber. Thank you, Amber. So anyway, I'm working in Las Vegas, and I work for a company that makes craps tables. Bad lawyer. I'm doing good, Truth. Bad lawyer's a piece of shit. Same as a good one. There's some good lawyers though. We got some that watch our show. They're good. But anyways, you know, I make craps tables. We make roulette tables. We make card tables. And they also own a program when you go in a casino. The company I work for. You're on. That's right. How much time did you do? I did 38 years straight carpentry. So I make craps tables. We do the woodwork and we do the hard surface like the fake marble, Korean shit around the edges. We put all the diamond, rubber, J molding, everything. But we make craps tables. We make the best craps tables in the game. They put 3 other companies out of business. They take a lot of fucking work, bro. So I got that job 6 days after I got fired because I got skills, and I want to get to that. So we make craps tables, roulette tables, poker, 21 card dealing tables, and they also have sensors in the tables. So when you put chips out there, the company I work for owns this program. It'll read how much money you bet, who you are, who's playing at that station. It's a trip, man. They own all the gaming programs are in the slot machines. They own that. That's where they make their money. The tables is a side business, and God bless them for doing it because they're putting guys to work. I always been real, Mitch. Much respect. That was 10 years. Heard about you and Dago and how you caught your case. Seeing you 3 years later. Robert, thank you so much. Robert, you were a tattoo artist. Were you a tattoo artist in Dago? Thank you for that comment, though. I really appreciate it. My question to Joe, I'll continue. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yep. Awesome. Good here. Thank you, Red Dye. Tom, Mob Jurisdiction. Yep. What's the worst thing about prison for you personally? How hard was it? Was not that hard. It just look. I'm gonna talk. It's hard to read the comments, but that was H.A. Robert Smith. But yeah, from Dago, Robert Smith. Were you tattooing in? That was Steve Smith. I'm sorry. He was the Hell's Angel in San Diego. Used to tattoo. You know, my email is mitch@hardintentions.com. Ventura! Hats off to Ventura. Did you know the Huddlestons? That was in Hawaii with the Lure Sewer Gang. Um, you know, I got out of prison. I had some money. I bought a Dyna. But I worked at heads up 4822. Been stabbed in prison. Yeah, I've been stabbed. I've been shot by the gun rails, all that shit. So look, man, uh, you gotta excuse me. I get brain fart, you know. Um, I was in prison for 38 years. I went to prison for something I didn't do. Um, I was involved in. You guys know my case from, you know, you got fired. I got fired. That's right. And Diego, come out and party, ride to work, work to ride. That's right. So Robert Smith, I got my case right down the street from the Dago Clubhouse at Dumont's Bar. And if you were around, maybe you know that was what happened there. But you know, look, man, I was 17 when I went to prison. I had 38 years. I'm out. Please hit the likes and share. Fire time. And so, look, I did time in prison. I had 38 years in prison. You could Google my fucking name probably and figure out what I was in prison for. Real easy. Um, oh, so you know, you know. I just saw Mick last week, by the way, who I love to death. He's my homeboy from Ocean Beach. And I saw Rod from our side. I got a 2000 Rockies. I got a 2022 Indian, bro. But it still at work. All right, all right. What's up, Mitch? That's right, Jason. Anyway, I worked at a job readiness program. Then I got a job at pit stop monitor. Then I went up north. I got a job grinding metal. I got a job building cabinets for a restoration company. And then I got on with forensic cleaning out homeless camps. And then I got on with Stericycle. Dude, I was going in a fucking hospital collecting the sharps containers and putting new ones in. Dude, I'm an ex-con. 38 years, second degree murder, blah, blah, blah. You know, 80 or better, you know. Um, I enjoy playing basketball. I hate pushing. And so, you know, here I am here. I've done a lot of odd jobs out here, but I got a job, you know, building cabinets, and I lost that job. I got fired over that bitch, piece of shit from whatever, and I was doing it and laughed the hardest. David Mitch told the Opie, that's right. Now I have a job making craps tables for a company that builds craps table, all these gambling tables for the casino. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like night and fucking day. Most of the guys in my shop are Hispanic, Mexican. You know, they work good. It's great. Uh, Dude, this shop, the owners are from Texas. Do you build? No, I don't do that. I build craps tables. So anyway, they fucking brought in 2 pallets, like 4 feet high, Gatorade, Arizona tea, green tea, Propel water, cases of water, a bunch of those coffee cups. What is called? Uh, the little coffee maker, seeing the little cups. They brought cases of that shit. Just dropped it. I'm like, dude, they look out for their workers. Um, the enjoyment bump prison there must have been. Yep. So anyway, I have a better job. I've been in prison. My lead man has his whole head tattooed, his body's all tattooed, knows his shit. He's a good motherfucker, you know. So, work right now, man. It sucks. I know. James, Mitch at hardintentions.com. If you want to come on my channel, we'll tell your story and we'll fucking put it out there. We'll get you a job, bro. Um, I can, you know, yeah. Keurig, yeah, they got Keurigs for us. You got skills? Look, bro, please. You need some fucking serious time. Email me, Mitch at hardintentions.com, and we'll see, you know, minimum we can put you on here and put your story out there and say you need work. So I did all this time, and here's the deal. You meet people in life. Good night, Sugar Smack. You meet people throughout the course of your life out here in the world. It's all news, man. Uh, Thank you so much, Red Dye. So I met people that helped me get a job. I met someone who helped me get a job. He's like, hey man, fuck those guys. They're fucked up for firing you, and they contested my unemployment claim. You know, so they were basically like, fuck you, and so fuck you. I got a new job. You know, you know what I'm saying? You can do it. If you're a fucking ex-convict, if you whatever, you can get a fucking job. And the guy helped me get a job. He knows my whole fucking story. And he's just a good dude. He was in Navy SEAL, you know. So, and but he's smart. He recognizes I'm a good worker. I'm a hard worker. Uh, you know, he helped me out. I could work for myself, but I need a steady paycheck to pay our bills. We have 2 car payments, motorcycle payment, insurance, phone. We have fucking you know, electricity. Costs money to live out here. And yeah, someone believe in you. Yeah, doesn't it? You know. So I'm just telling you, man. You can do it. And I don't care if you've been to prison or not. If you haven't been to prison and you're fucking down on yourself, uh, you can fucking do it. I did it, dude. When you meet people, be cool with them. Hey, how you doing? Have a conversation with them. Oh, really? You're here to fix a machine? Yeah, yeah. Let me show you this. Let me talk. You just have a conversation with them. Let them know. Hey, this is who I am. You know. As you said, don't want anyone around that can think. That's right. That's right, John. That's right, Paul. So, bottom line, you can do it. As far as best times I had in prison, you know, I remember being on the yard smoking weed, and I got these gigantic trash bags, and I filled them up with water, and they went like a giant fish bowl. I'd sit in them. I flooded the whole yard. I'd be sliding in the water. Yeah, it was fun. Uh, Hobbying is one of my favorite. A lot of good stuff that happens in this. That's right, Tashanka. Thank you, Sac P. I can't remember 521. Yeah, we had fun in prison. There were times in prison in the early years where we had fun. You know, we sit around the cell, drink wine coolers, and my cellie, Dirty Dennis, didn't drink, and I got some Pruno. I put ice and bubble up and wine coolers, you know. Fucking, we had fun, man. We're, you know, and the same guys I was having fun with, uh, you know, if it was on, you did not want to fuck with these dudes. Uh, that's right, Robert. So, but in the meantime, they were having a good time, enjoying their life, you know. I love working with wood. I really want to start making humidors. I need a bandsaw. You know, my job where I work now, they have a bandsaw they want to get rid of. They got a planer, a couple big industrial table saws they want to get rid of. You know, I'm growing, I'm learning. I want to make these boxes. I told you I read a story in Fine Woodworking magazine. I know, fun kind of telling you. Yep. I was in prison from 1979 to 2017. Um, this family, this guy and his wife made like 1,000 boxes a year. I read this story back in like 1985, 1986. Then they traveled 2 weeks out of the year. They sold their boxes. They made 100 grand a year. They went on 2 week vacation every year. So it really got my nose open to people like boxes. You know, low battery. Low battery. People like woodwork. People like custom boxes, humidors. So this is my passion. You know, this is my dream. Some don't understand. I had some of the best time in prison and met some of the most solid. Yep. You know, between what you, yeah. So, you know, prison was not a waste of time for me because I didn't sit on the yard and shoot dope and cause problems. I learned a trade. I worked at that trade. At my work, I was friendly with the guys I worked with. Pillow walking humidor. Wow. So, you know, now it's paying off. See, what you do when you're fucking young dictates what you're going to do when you're old, you know? To make the best of a shitty. That's right. And so I learned woodwork. I learned all this shit. Now it's paying off. I'm going to try and use it to create my own business. If I can't live on it, I can at least supplement my income and improve my life. You know, that's how life is, man. Nothing's fucking free. You know, you got to learn. You got to work. You got to do shit. I mean, right? Got some dartboards. uh, and what's up, Willie? The best. I've seen some good artists. I'm not too bad myself. So we had a raffle like fucking 6 months ago. I'm still working on the painting. I'll show you that later. Um, the guy asked for one of the most hardest things I could do. A guy riding a motorcycle with a chick on the back. It's a motherfucker. Seems easy, but it's not. You know, I work making craps tables. I drive 90 miles to work. I work from 5 o'clock in the morning. Should we head to the, you know, and so we work from 5 in the morning to 1:30 in the afternoon. I have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning at the latest, get my shit together, leave here at 3. I get there around quarter till. You know, that's what I do. That's why I haven't been on lately. And that really fucking bothers me because David Marshall, what's up, brother? Glad we became friends. Day one, look now. We're living the dream, brother. David Marshall, I love you, brother. And I really, yeah, I miss you. We're living the dream, home dirt. From fucking Frisco. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why I've been on. I'm doing what a motherfucker has to do, you know, to pay the bills and sustain my life. But this new job, I just feel like the administration of this place cares about their workers. We're making a fucking excellent product. We put 3 shops out of business. Yeah, you know, we're pretty much make the best craps tables in the industry. And so not just for Las Vegas, all over the country. And so I'm proud of that. And I'm glad. I'm blessed and grateful that I have this job. And I met people, all the steps that led up to me having this job. I'm grateful. You know, it's insane. And if I can do this, there's no reason you can't. The bottom line is you can't be impatient. You've got to rely on the people that support you. Thank God I got a great wife, right? People that love you are not going to lead you astray, you know? And you just gotta do it, man. This is my fucking dream, and I'm doing it. You know, hopefully it'll take off, you know? I still want to do my art, but this woodwork is my art too. I like making shit, you know? And you're a nerd. Greatness. Thank you so much. I'm gonna. Um, you live in Riverside. I'm gonna look around, bro. Please email me, James. Uh, so anyway, I wanted to tap in and let you know what's going on with me. You know, um, it's been over an hour, so I gotta run the pad. You know, I go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, and if I fuck my cycle up, which I already have for an hour and a half, it fucks me up. You know, but I love it. I love what I'm doing, and life is good. Machinist box are huge too, Mitch. Yep. I will. I think. yeah, we'll see what we can do, you know. So, if you see the shop, right? You see the fucking table saw. It's my shop, folks. I'm gonna get ready to sign off. And by the way, that's my planner that Devin sent me. One day it just fucking showed up, blew my mind. You know, I, I, my wife and I got this. We got this. I want to say, we made this. We did whatever. We got this. We worked for this. These, like, look at see all that wood? That's all from pallets and shit from work and scraps. That I'm gonna make something out of. Look at this, man. I'm working on this. I'm doing this. I got Oak Poacher. The fucking Bose stereo system sounds great in my wood shop. It's beautiful. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, John. Hey, James, you got to email me and we'll see what we can do. So look at this fucking, let me turn. Oops. Look at that shit. See the airplanes back there? Where are they? The wooden airplanes. Yeah, I'm making those. This is the shit, man. I made these cabinets. I'm getting it together, man. It's just, it's a process. It's a small shop. There's a lot of shit that I would like to have. It's going to take time, I'm going to go to bed in a minute, too, James. Thank you so much. Then pensions and testing cabinets in prison. You're an IE. Man, I got to fucking see what we can do. We got to get you a job, bro. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I used to work PIA, I made 65 cents an hour. I ran the shaper all fucking night. I worked in the hobby shop making money. And I did illegal shit too. But I never felt better than when I got my monthly check for my 65 cents an hour. And then Corcoran, I made 75 cents an hour. And, it sounds stupid, right? But when you're in prison, you're working, you come home, you miss all the fucking drama, you got money in your pocket, you can buy your coffee, your food, your cosmetics, you can send some money home for your old lady for a family visit. It means something. It's the same thing out here. It's the same fucking thing right here. Good night, Tashanka. Love you, brother. What's up, Timbo? So, anyone that can help Jimbo out in the Riverside with a job, contact me at mitchellhardintentions.com, and Jimbo, contact me. We'll no promises. We'll see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 8 cents an hour. I remember that shit. So take care, folks. We love you. Look at this shit. Look at this desert. Look at that. Pitch fucking black out here, man. If you listen, sometimes you can hear the coyotes and shit. It's pretty badass. Look at that. I love it. You guys take care. I love you. And I don't know how to fucking control any of this shit on this channel. They used to have a button that said end and all that shit. Like, Good night, Mad Dog, Robert, James, take care. Michael, thank you. Bad rattlesnakes out there. I ain't seen a rattlesnake yet. Did see king snakes. Take care. We love you. Get out there and fucking do it hard. Don't play around. Good night, folks. Now I'm going to push buttons and see what happens. No, that ain't working. Let's see. Good night, folks. We love you. Do it hard.